All right, we probably have the biggest news we've ever had, and we're just going to go ahead and jump into the news that we normally do. We check the news with Jarrett. So, what do we got?
Hey, everybody.
What
We got big news.
We do have big news. What are you
Yes.
doing here?
I'm filling in for Jarrett.
Why are you filling in for him?
He's had a new baby.
He had a baby. That
He
was
had
our
a
big
new
news.
baby.
Yep.
Yes. So he can't be here today.
So we have a special guest bringing us the news today, which was the special news of Jarrett's
Right.
baby.
Exactly.
Healthy, happy little baby girl. 7 pounds and 9 ounces. Healthy. All good. He sent us some pictures. We might even throw a picture up here of Gatlin, Jarrett, blurred out baby face. we believe in protecting our children's images and stuff. So that was our big news this week. We wanted to talk about was that Gate Bart and his wife finally has been brought into the world, and they have had a really successful birth of their child, and it's an amazing thing, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. They're the most amazing thing there is.
Right,
Is kids,
it's
little kids,
I know,
babies and kids. Yes,
You
I
always
love-
tell me about that.
I love kids.
I know you love the kiddos. You love all your great grandkids. You loved me as a kid. I don't know if you still love me. I think there's questionable.
Yeah, it may be now.
I think it's questionable. I'm not 100. I would be tired of me at this point too. We've had a long ride together. But you're always telling me how precious it is and how great it is. And when you get the news of having children, and you hear people having children, and that just bring you so much excitement.
It does really.
Well, we had a unique thing that happened to us with you the past couple of weeks when we shared that video of us asking that question to you about what year you'd go back to.
Okay, yeah.
And that came back to, you said, the very first birth that you gave of Uncle Chris.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize we kind of get educated through that process about twilight birthing, which I had no clue about, and that's what you didn't know that's what they called it back then.
I did not know.
But people said it's amazing that's where you wanted to go back, because you as a mother, as a person, go aspire to those moments, because it's in our nature to want to. It's something so precious.
Yeah, to experience that.
Yeah, and so I thought that was really neat that we accidentally fumbled into that, and then Jarrett's had this awesome opportunity, and me and him talk about here frequently on this every Sunday almost, like how great being a dad is and what joy it brings us. So what kind of joy has now being great grandma and grandma to me and my cousins and your grandkids, and being a mother, what joy gets brought out of all that? If you could describe the joy of that, what do you is there different phases of that joy throughout your life, or is it all of the same joy, just in different?
It's probably the same joy, but it's just the difference. I love to see the difference in everybody's personality and all their actions and growing up. And
So me and my sister, me and Michael or Chase, we weren't the same.
No.
No?
No.
Yeah, I've always kind of been the black sheep of the crew, right?
Yeah. Chase does not talk that much. He's not an
Is
outgoing.
he mute?
Huh?
Is he
No.
mute? No, I know. He's
Yeah.
not. I know
No.
he's not.
So.
But it's funny, right? How they all have
Yeah.
different personalities,
Right.
and you see it it's amazing from the time a child's born
Yes.
that they have that. It was like my dad and
yeah.
Chris were the same as well, huh?
No.
No?
No.
They're different, even though they have the same birthday, a year apart?
Oh yeah, they are totally opposite. No.
Not the same at all.
No.
Yeah,
your
they
dad
are.
your dad was not picky, and
And Chris is
the
picky?
oldest one was very picky. So,
Yeah.
and your dad would not eat vegetables ever. So,
But so he was picky.
yeah. Well, he was picky on certain things.
Okay. He's very specifically picky.
Yeah. Okay.
And so all this we're going to talk about tonight was the joy that all this brings you, and the joy it brings your life, the fulfillment it brings you. We were just making a video about your life from the time you and Grandpa started your lives together to those pictures and memories of building out the family and everything that we have now. In that process of that life, is that joy that you were just talking about? Do you, when you think of those memories, does all that joy just come into the memories as soon as you think about that, like the joy of life?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you could honestly describe why God's joy is what that joy you're talking about, if you could describe how much that means to you, what would be the best way to describe how much that means to you? the joy of God's love, I guess, is what I'm asking.
That's what I was going to say, the joy of God's love.
Yeah.
Well, it's just very, very important, and I try to enjoy it every day.
That's
The good Lord's blessings.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the blessings, you just gave a little tip off to our verse
Oh, okay.
tonight. You know, this verse we're reading is from James 1:17. This is one of my favorite verses. It's a very special verse to me because it's also a very special verse to a couple of my friends, the Broadheads.
Mm-hmm.
And this is something very special to them. And so this is my shout out to y'all, dedicated to Audra, Austin, and to James. And tonight's verse is also pertaining to everything we just talked about, and to Jarrett and his wife and their new baby. This is James 1:17. Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows. And so when you hear that verse, I mean, I get goosebumps because it's everything we just talked about. But what does that verse mean to you when you hear that?
Well, yes, that's true, though. Every gift is from God. Everything.
Everything. And not even just children. It's like,
no, it's everything.
Whether it's money or land or whatever.
Good health.
Good health.
Yeah,
friendships.
Yes.
Relationships. Family.
Yeah.
Family. Yeah. Oh, she hugged me.
Yeah, I gave you a hug.
We mended our feud. But all that is a good, precious gift from God.
Exactly.
And that's what's the beautiful part about all this. And we just wanted to share that tonight with you. Like the gift that I get to have every day, every week, getting to spend time with Grandma is truly a gift for me. And as I get older, I appreciate our time even more.
Right.
Even though it seems like life flies at this point too,
yes,
you know?
It does.
And you always remind me, like, enjoy the baby, enjoy everything. And I try to do as much as you can because you're trying to be... The rat race of life kind of catches up sometimes, but you just try to like narrow it down and be focused in that moment. And
appreciate what you have.
Yeah, and you've taught me that a lot.
Yeah.
And so I've tried to get better about it. You know, and what I love about living in Oklahoma, it honestly, I guess the state of mind here, the simplicity, I guess you'd say, has allowed me to do that. Mm-hmm. And that's and I love that aspect of living here too. And being back here frequently has been a blessing. So. Man, that was a good one. Well, and then I think what we're going to do is, normally what we have Jarrett is he reads off the emails from everybody. Mm-hmm. We get emails. People email us in with their questions or with a story or something. So we'll put that in there. It's Sunday night convos at gmail.com. And we may have Jarrett do a little not being here, read them to us, because he is the only one that has access to the email. He did not give me the login to that. So that's a dilemma. So we'll have Jarrett read that maybe.
Hey everybody, sorry I had to miss a week of SNCs, but my wife, she just had a beautiful baby girl. My wife and our daughter are doing great, and I thank all you guys for supporting us. And I just got a couple emails that I want to hit on here. First, I had Sue from Delaware, and she liked our story about the Stanley Cups, the lady that stole the Stanley Cups. And she told me that somebody in Delaware stole up to 500 rounds of ammo from a Cabela's. I don't know how they smuggled it out of their pants, stuck it up under their shirt or something, but had to be like a worker or something. I don't know anything about the story besides what Sue told us. And she said that apparently they didn't read the commandments because thou shalt not steal. And I think she's got a good point there. And then another one, I'm not going to mention the name, but this person had told me that they lost their grandparent. I think their grandma had passed away, and they were soon to have a horse that was going to have to be put down. And they've been really struggling with this. And they started to do self-harm. And I just want to let everybody out there know that that's never the answer. The answer is to reach to God. Find somebody that you can talk to. You know, go to a church or something. Open up your Bible. Get on your knees and pray. Whatever you can do. But that's never the answer. But I hope everybody out there has a great week. God bless you guys. And thanks for watching.
Well, is there anything you want to add to the end of this? This is your first fill-in job on Sunday Night Conversations. Do you have anything you want to add?
I think that's it for this time.
I might have to have you come back as a fill-in. Maybe, who knows when next time we have Jarrett back.
Yeah, right. Maybe.
Yeah, the paternity leave these days, the men get quite a bit of leave.
Yes,
especially on the farm. You would think that, okay, we'll see you tomorrow after the child's born. Nope, not anymore. It's 2024 though.
Right. things have
You know,
changed.
some places have 3 months of paternity leave.
Yes,
paternity, not the
Yeah,
maternity.
I know. Yeah.
That blows my mind.
Yeah.
What did you have? What was your maternity leave back then?
I wasn't working.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What was it at the school when you were working there for some people?
I don't remember.
Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
It could have been, could have been. I don't. That's been years and years and years ago.
You've made a lot of TikToks since then,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We were just watching all your TikToks. And what'd you say? Yeah, you nearly worked to death making videos
I
last
didn't
year.
realize we'd done that many.
We did a lot. We've done a lot the last 3 years. I think
Yeah.
if we tallied it up, it's probably been close to 2,000 videos.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
that is crazy.
it's a lot.
Hmm.
Makes my head kind of scramble when I think about that. But again, those have been blessings from God. So,
Yep.
well, we hope you all have a great week. Again, just enjoy every gift from God, every blessing, even the biggest ones like we had today, to even the smallest ones. Never take a single one for granted, right?
Right.
All right. Well, that's all we got.
Okay.
Or put a wrap on it. Well, cheers to you. Enjoy your coffee.
Y'all have a great week.
And God bless y'all.